Hello Scorpio, welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be your reading for December 2024. We made it, Scorpio. We made it to the last month of the year. Hurrah! I hope you're well. I hope everything is going wonderfully for you and that you had a beautiful birthday season. Now, what we are going to be doing is this month we are going to be taking a card from the Jane Austen Oracle because I like it and it's new to me and it reminds me of being a teenager in dark cold nights watching BBC adaptations of Jane Austen novels. And also, don't tell anybody, Scott, but I reread Pride and Prejudice every December. It's like an annual thing for me. So, what is the oh, excuse me. What is the Jane Austen Oracle got in store for you this month, Scorpio? Oh, right, okay, so obviously you've got two. So, it says, the best of the other is in me. Other people's gaze doesn't define who you are. It's just one perspective of many. Interesting. And then you get London. Your pronounced taste for entertainment could lead you off the beaten track. So is there a wee trip to London on the cards? Well, quite literally, if you want to look at this. Right, okay, so Scorpio, you've got these two cards. Now let's see how they show up for you. Okay. Other people's gaze doesn't define who you are. It's just one perspective of many. That's interesting to me, Scorpio, because it immediately makes me think that there is something going on that, you know, you are doing something that is creating people, that's causing people to pay attention to you. And it feels intuitively that there are individuals who may not be particularly pleased with your success. There's always going to be naysayers, Scorpio, right? There's always going to be people who are jealous or intimidated, you know, by somebody who is doing well for themselves, right? It's just the nature of humanity, unfortunately. And you know, it was interesting. I was reading a post the other day there on, I think it was Instagram, probably Instagram, but it said that there is nobody who cheers louder for you than a stranger on the internet. And it's interesting that, because I've found that myself, you know, it's like people who I've never met are some of the nicest. I mean, you lot watching this, you know, watching my channel and everything, you know, it's like, I've never met you. I mean, some of you I have met, but, you know, the vast majority of you, I've never met you. You know, it's like, I see people watching these videos, but, you know, very few people comment. So I know yous are out there, and it means a great deal to me, the support. And that's the thing, you know, so let it just be said, Scorpio, if you're doing something amazing, if you're doing something nobody's told you today, I am so proud of you in a non-condescending way. And I think you're amazing, whatever you're up to, okay? So bear that in mind, that, and then another saying as well is, don't ask for advice for people who are not on the same level as you. You know, and it's like, I think we're all guilty of that to a certain extent, whereby we ask friends for advice, because that's what we do. But then it's like, we ask people for advice who don't necessarily understand what we're trying to achieve, you know, or are maybe not in the same stage of life, or, you know, they just don't quite understand what we're doing. Because, so if you're sitting there, Scorpio, right, and you have got this idea and you run it past somebody and they're like, Scorpio, for fuck's sake, that's crazy, right? You don't want to listen to that. You want to listen to somebody who has been in your position and they have achieved what they've wanted to achieve. Okay, and maybe you need to go to London, or maybe it's somebody who lives in London, or maybe there's something that you are organising and it's going to take place in London, okay? Or any big city. It doesn't have to be actual London in England. There's a London in Canada, for instance. But it just means, you know, I think that the significance there is the fact that it says it could lead you off the beaten track, right? So maybe somewhere that you're unfamiliar with, you could end up going there and it could be an opportunity for you. Okay, let's see what else have we got. And the tarot is the Yuletide Tarot by Christopher Hughes. We have got the Queen of Swords, the Six of Gifts, which is Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Gifts, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Gifts, Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Good Cheer, which is the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Gifts, so the Three of Pentacles. Scorpio, I'm just going to say it, money's surrounding you this month. And then we have got the Mary Lord, and that is the High Priestess in this deck. Put it there so we can see it. Okay, that's how I felt. See, when I was putting the cards out, it's just like you have got the Midas touch this month. And it is literally like, what do you want? Where do you want it? And how much of it do you want? It's all about you, Scorp. It really is. You know, it's like we've got a Queen of Canes, which is the Queen of Swords, right? So let's address the elephant in the room, if you like, right? Now, I do not subscribe to the negativity that is surrounding the Queen of Swords in the tarot. Okay? She has been lambasted by tarot scholars, by basically patriarchy, because she stands up for herself, you know, she takes no shit. And even though it's a card de Libra, always reminds me a bit of Scorpio as well, you know, that wee sting. Yeah, no. But here, you know, we've got this kindness that she's holding her hand out, you know, and there's this wee robin here that's flying to her hand. And I think that's, but you know, the background here, it looks pretty bleak. And I think that, you know, there has been some times where, over the last wee while, that things have been pretty bleak for you, Scorpio. You know, there's been a lot of pain, you know, and I think that card, you know, Queen of Canes, is acknowledging that fact, you know, acknowledging the fact that, yeah, there's been loss, there's been pain, and there's been a lot of coming to terms with things. But I think as December rolls on, I feel like your friends, family, people round about you, they're really wanting to look after you, Scorpio. You know, that's what it feels like. You know, there's unexpected gifts. Now, the 6 and 7 of Gifts or Pentacles is Taurus cards, right? It's cards of Taurus. It's your opposite sign. And I think that, you know, there's people who just want to look after you, essentially. I mean, maybe it's a Taurus, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the Taurus in your life, you know, maybe you don't actually know any Tauruses, but I doubt that very much, to be honest. But if I'm the Taurus, I've got you, Scorpio, right? It's fine. I speak fluent Scorpio, as we've discussed before. And I think, you know, this month, it's it's an opportunity for you to show your gentler side. You know, like don't be so quick to sting. Is what I'm suggesting, Scorpio. Right? Receive the gifts, receive the abundance that is due to you. That is really that's really present. And I don't mean gifts as in presents, but I mean present as in the present moment. I feel like there's this great opportunity this month for you to really feel how and be able to understand how loved you truly are, and how much people are wanting to just show their appreciation for you, Scorpio. You know, just kind of and you will intuitively know, you know, with this, like, basically the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you are intuition, Scorpio. You know, it's like there is, I mean, there's other signs, yeah, are intuitive, you know, Scorpio, but you've got this certain sixth sense about you that you can pinpoint and get right to the heart. You can get right to the heart of a matter. And it's a wonderful skill, but it's like a double-edged sword. It's like the Queen of Swords, you know, it's like you know so much, but it means that you can see so much, and obviously not everybody's intentions are pure. So I think that's the kind of a trade-off with your intuitive gifts, Scorpio. You know, it's like, yes, you have excellent observation and intuitive skills, but the trade-off for that is that you see everything, and it's not always the easiest thing to be able to have. You know, it's not the easiest gift to have, but we'll have a wee bit of clarification, Scorpio, because, you know, there's this feeling of joyfulness, but it's like a joyfulness yet tinged with sadness, you know, and it's just, you know, it's this time of year, you know, we're all like, you know, carrying our own stuff and carrying our own stories of loss, etc. Some years it might be very fresh, some years, you know, it's maybe a few years past, etc. But it doesn't, you know, the loss is still there to be acknowledged. I think you do that better than most signs, to be honest, Scorpio. You know, it's like, I mean, your death in the tarot, you know, that transitioning, you're really good at understanding that and holding space for it. But what I look at this Queen of Canes, Queen of Swords. Let me see. Let's see. There you go. You're showing up for yourself. The Seven of Cups. The card of Scorpio. So for the Queen of Swords this month, Scorpio, you choose. You can choose. You know, I'm feeling like there's this. You can choose to be on your own, or you can choose to be with others this month. You know, you can choose to embrace the joy of choice. Okay, that is what I would suggest. Embrace the choice. Embrace the joy of choice that you have. Because, you know, the abundance is there, and it doesn't always have to be financial abundance. It can be the abundance of friendships. And you have that ability to be who you need to be. Go where you need to go, Scorpio. Make plans to do what you have to do. Make the choice to put yourself first. And do not bother about other people's opinions. Because other people's opinions of you is none of your business. And I love that saying. And I love it. I love it because it's so true. Control what you can control. And everything else, just let it go. Just let it be. You know, just let it be. Let's have a look and see at this. 3 of gifts. What are you going to be doing? Let's see. Maybe you're going to a Capricorn's birthday party. Who knows? Tell me about 3 of gifts, please. 3 of gifts, the Emperor. Okay? Take charge of the situation. You have got the power of the strategy. You have got the power to strategize your way out of or into any situation you want. Okay? And that's vitally important this month. Right, Scorpios, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you would like to book a year ahead reading with me, I will be putting availability up on the community tab. So my YouTube subscribers can get first dibs at any appointments that I've got. And if that's something that you're interested in, then please do book. If not, that's no harm done. We will catch up on the weekly general readings and I will see you again in January. Okay, bye bye Scorpio.